There are three things that are guaranteed in life: death, taxes, and me getting sick. I wasn't going to make any videos while I was sick, so I was like, I sound all raspy. No one's going to want to listen to me while I sound like this. But I had to. GTA 6, the pre-order's out, which means we got the prices. So I gotta talk about that. So we'll start off with the US prices, given that's what everyone looks at. $79.99 for the standard edition and $99.99 for the ultimate edition. I actually don't think that's that bad. I was expecting a lot more. Maybe US price, that's a bit crazy, but the Australian price, it's $129.99 for the standard and $149.99. I'm gonna check that. I'm just going off the dome. Sorry, I was wrong. $159.95. Isn't terrible. I'm still gonna buy the Ultimate Edition, but there's a lot of stuff that's been coming out about it. So in the hours following the pre-order releasing, PlayStation made a massive push, like, oh, the game is better on a PlayStation. It's best experienced on a PlayStation. And then they put all of their advertising out about that, and then they backtracked and got rid of it because the PlayStation on the advert had a disk drive. The problem with that is that there's no physical disc release of the game. They've gone on record to say that all the physical releases are just game codes in the box. So we're not going to have any discs. At least from, I think what they're saying is that they wanted control and secrecy. Which I guess makes sense, because it seems like if they were doing physical releases, what's stopping people from just being able to take their own copies if they work at a game store and then play it early, releasing stuff? Nothing really. So I get it, but at the same time, it's disappointing. I would have really liked a physical edition. As well as that, though, I'm not seeing any physical release of the Ultimate Edition, which is really disappointing because I really would like the Ultimate Edition as a physical copy. I'm still probably going to get the Ultimate Edition. It's just a little harder when there's no real need to get the digital pre-order straight away because like it's not running out of stock. So do I get it now or do I get it 2 days before the preload comes out? Because, they're going to release more trailers and show us more before then. I don't know. Anyway, it's exciting. I'm going to get the game. Absolutely. I was tossing up because I was considering playing it on PC because then when it goes online and everything, when they do whatever they're doing with GTA Online, I really don't know what their plan is. But when they're doing that, I'd be able to play with all my mates. But since the game is fully releasing with single player for probably, I'd say a year minimum, probably just going to get it on PlayStation and then rebuy it on PC if that's what happens. That's where I'm thinking I may wait for the pre-order, see what they're doing, see if they announce anything to do with online leading up to it, and then that will make my decision. Because currently my PC is essentially a potato. That's the easiest way of putting it. I struggle to edit because it just runs like shit. So, it would be nice to play it on the PlayStation. I don't have a PlayStation Pro. I didn't spend fucking $30,000 to get that just to see absolutely no difference. But the advertising, it works better on a PlayStation. So probably be a better experience to run through the story. Little editor's note that I've noticed while doom scrolling, waiting for my files to upload. So they're not even releasing it on PC. I've gone on Steam as well to double check this. It's not out. I presume this is to do with the fact that they don't want people modding it on day one, but no PC release for a while at least, maybe a month or so, but anyway. Another little thing that I wanted to talk about since, I've got your attention, is the Steam Machine. They just released the Steam Machine prices as well as the option to purchase them. In Australia, it's $1,600 for the 512 gigabyte with no controller. I'd be lying if I said that I wasn't considering it anyway, the $1,800 one with the controller, because I've been on the wait list to get the Steam controller for a while and I have not heard back from them. So I wouldn't mind it, but for the hardware that's in it, it's not that worth it. $2,000 to get the 2 terabyte with a controller, that shouldn't be within anyone's budget. There's no world where that's a decent deal. I know obviously it's not Valve's fault. It's just the same situation we've been in for a while of hardware prices being ridiculous because of AI data centers and everything. So I get it. I know that they were making it pretty clear that that's not what their intention was as well. They really wanted to release it for, I think, around 700 USD, so probably around a grand to 1100 AUD. That would be nice. I probably would have been looking at it for that price, especially to get the Steam controller straight away. But yeah, unfortunately, I just can't justify it. It's one of those things that I would have loved to have been able to take to other people's house so I can still use like my Steam library and everything. I have the ROG Ally X. No, not the X. The ROG Ally. Maybe no, not the X. I don't know. It's one of them. I have that, so I can still play my Steam library. It's just a matter of that still to run like high-end games. You still need to have it plugged in anyway, because otherwise it just runs like shit or runs the battery down in 10 minutes. It would be nice. A Steam Deck as well is just kind of out of the budget, given I have the ROG. So I definitely considered it, but yeah, it's a bit of a shame given that's the pricing that they've put it at, because it would be a nice thing to own. But anyway, that's the prices of the Steam Machine and GTA 6. So let me know, are you going to be buying GTA 6? And if so, standard or ultimate? And physical or digital? That's all the different options. And are you going to be buying the Steam Machine? I cannot imagine anyone saying yes, unless if you're Elon Musk or a billionaire, but you know, he's still just buying it to get people to play for him, so yeah, whatever. Yeah, let me know if you want a little bit more videos just like this, where I'm just sitting on the couch and just yapping for a couple minutes, because it's easy to make and I like chatting about games and shit, so you know, it works for me. But yeah, let me know. Anyway, hope you have a good rest of your week. See you later.